I know you're really proud because you think you're well hung.
Well, I think it's time you learn how to use your tongue.
You say you want things to be even and you want things to be fair.
But you're afraid to get your teeth cut in my pubic hair.
If you're lying there expecting me to suck your dick,
you're gonna have to give me more than just a token lick.
Well, you may not like it, but you better learn how.
Cause it's your turn now. Now you suck.
You wanna talk about sex, but we're not allowed. Well, you may not like it, but you better learn how. Cause it's your turn now.
Now what's on your nasty old mind?
How should I begin this? I guess it started when you were with him, and how he never even took you out to dance. But did he fuck with any rhythm? And now he's playing with your head. But did he ever make you come? And did he ever make you cry? And do the wires in your mind get sewn together, rubbed and severed by the heat? And you don't know how long I can stare into your picture and wish that it was me. I guess it's different cause you love him, but I've got an interactive, sick and twisted imagination, and that's gotta count for something.
You wanna talk about sex, but we're not allowed. Well, you may not like it, but you better learn how. Cause it's your turn now.
I dreamt of standing in your doorstep, licking sweat off of your forehead, with your finger in my mouth, and the sound when leather jackets hit the ground. You should hear when you're not around, when it's just us horny poets who can't wait to write it down. Swear we were only being honest. Do you like these little sonnets? Cause I wrote them just for you. How quickly they turn sour, so be careful who you screw. Never call. And I'm starting to suspect you don't intend to do anything you say at all.
We wanna talk about sex, but we're not allowed. Well, you may not like it, but you better learn how. Cause it's your turn now.
Now what's on your nasty old mind?
By yourself, sitting alone. I hope we're still friends, yeah, I hope you don't mind. By yourself, sitting alone. I hope we're still friends, yeah, I hope you don't mind. By yourself, sitting alone. I hope we're still friends, yeah, I hope you don't mind. By yourself, sitting alone. I hope we're still friends, yeah, I hope you don't mind. By yourself, sitting alone. I hope we're still friends, yeah, I hope you don't mind. By yourself, sitting alone. I hope we're still friends, yeah, I hope you don't mind. By yourself, sitting alone. I hope we're still friends, yeah, I hope you don't mind. By yourself, sitting alone. I hope we're still friends, yeah, I hope you don't mind.
Why didn't you come home?
She walked into the room like people tend to do when they show up. She was only 22 and
have the very absorbing story of a girl who was forced into a game of terror in which the dice were loaded with death.
like Stephanie. She looks a lot like Jane, who looks a lot like Amy, who looks a lot like Emily. Melanie, I wonder what she's telling me now. How she's 20 grand in debt for someone famous that she slept with, or how everybody loves her, or what drugs she doesn't take. But I don't really know why I talk to her. I guess 'cause she has big fat eyes, swallows awkward silences, so you don't even have to try. Besides, she never really talks to you. She's always looking across the room at someone who just came inside. She get to be the way that she is. How could anyone ever say they really loved her? I feel sorry for her unborn kids. Melanie, she looks so heavenly. She's nature's great creation. She better be. She has no female friends, and she's not much for conversation. Melanie, are you really as mentally as dead as you seem? I wanna rip you apart at the seams, just to know what's inside, but I'm afraid of what I'll see. I know she'll be in the front row at the show. She used to date someone in the band. She drinks until she can hardly stand. Some sucker holds her hand while she throws up in the van. Melanie, how the hell did she get to be the way that she is? How could anyone ever say they really loved her? I feel sorry for her unborn kids. Melanie looks a lot like Bethany. She looks a lot like Tiffany. She looks a lot like Natalie. They ought to put you away, 'cause you're too good looking. They ought to put you in chains before you get your hooks in. They ought to smack you around. They ought to cut off your tongue. They ought to shave off your eyebrows, send you to a nun. They ought to get you a job, 'cause you have too much fun. They ought to carve you in marble, sell you by the ton. Oh, Melanie, Melanie,
Hey, I resent that. Besides, don't you think you better let the folks in on what this is all about?
Almost like that. Almost like that. Almost like that. That's like when I put them on, they go almost like that. Almost like that. Almost like that. Almost like that. That's like when I put them on, they go almost like that.
By the way that you say nothing much at all. By the messages you If I liked you a little less, I probably could have recognized the sun. But I don't mind when your roommate barges in and lists off every single name but mine. But that's the way it goes, you'll always be the last to know, till someone comes and slaps you on the face. But it's okay, 'cause if you're at a loss for words, I know exactly what I'd say. I'd tell you to stay. I'd tell you to stay. I'd tell you to stay. Stay the hell away from me. I want you to stay. I want you to stay. I want you to stay. Stay the hell away from me. And despite all the silence, I heard about it anyway. Was it me or with Mike who stayed for the night? But only Joe made it through to the day, and that was the summer. That's just life in LA. You're either screaming your cause or begging for someone to stay.
Well, last night you kissed the Huckleberry. When I cut them off, they go, oh, it's like that.
Stay. Why don't you stay? Why don't you stay? Stay the hell away from me. Why can't you stay? I want you to stay. I just want you to stay. Stay the hell away from me. Just stay the hell away from me. Stay the hell away from me. Just stay the hell away from me. Just stay the hell away from me.